right, y'all. Let's talk about some AFX cars that my buddy Don brought back from Arkansas recently on a trip of his. He gifted me these nice cars, and he bought them from, I think he said, a flea market or secondhand shop or something like that. The guy had a bunch of car stuff, and he asked him if he had any slot cars, and he said, "Yeah, I got six. They're from my childhood." So he knew exactly where they was, and so Don picked them up. I tested them when I got them all. Only one ran, and it wasn't a AF. There's five AFXs here and one Tyco, and the one that ran actually was the Tyco. So Mr. Rich from Rich's Slot Car Room, he always brags on Tycos, and I'm a big fan. They're the ones I have the most of old cars of. Do not like a HP7, but I recently bought a bunch of cars from Pro Tinker on his 40% off deal, and I bought a bunch just for new chassis. So I have a brand new 440X2, or 440X2's coming. I'm gonna swap that out. The only thing wrong with this one is the tires are real hard, but it does actually run the pickups. It doesn't look like it's been run too much. There's hardly any wear on it. It's very nice Miller. I guess that's a Porsche, I don't know. But I have the Miller F1 car already, which is not in as good a shape as this. It's been run a lot, but I'll get that one with that 440X2, and that'll be a good runner. So that was a nice one. This one has pillar damage. This Chevelle, I think it's a Chevelle. But most of these cars, particularly this 31 that I've seen, do have it. So I may go back and fix that and make it a runner, because I fixed up replaced the brushes, brush and springs, and then new pickups on this one, new aftermarket pickups, and brand new tires. All the tires were crudded. So these were original one owner from a gentleman that's now 70, he said. And they have been taken apart a time or two, I could tell. But they just needed a good deep cleaning, replace all the springs and brushes, and they came back to life, new tires. So this one runs pretty good. And then this beauty right here, America's red, white, and blue Corvette. Yeah, I'm not a Chevy guy, but this one is pretty. And it needed a real good clean out. There was evidence of melting on the inside of there. I had to clean out the brush pocket real good with X-Acto knife, new springs and brushes, original pickups, but I did have to replace one spring was missing, and it has some really nice looking rims. This chassis was actually on one of the others on that Chevelle, but I thought these rims looked best on here. I don't know if they've been replaced. If they were, it's a very long time ago. The front wheel is not independent, but they may very well be AFX factory but they're not your typical AFX wheels. But that body cleaned up really nice too. It had a little junk on there, but looks pretty good. It's got some rub on the silver, but very nice car. That's my favorite out of the AFXs right there. This one, AFX Yellow number 2, it had a bad armature. I can see a melted area on there, and it tried to run. Even after cleanup, it wouldn't run. But I took it a armature from the Auto World 4-gear pit kit. Popped it out, popped it in. Works like a champ. It runs pretty hotter than any of these others in here. You can hear how fast. And they all do have oil, but so, but yeah, that one come out pretty good. The Chevelle has got the non-mag. Oh no, it's Magnetraction. They're all Magnetraction. I thought I had a non-mag in here. I do not. Okay. And then we got these old Aurora T-Jets. This one is, I believe, a Lola. It has a little buckle on the pillar. Neither one of these run, but I didn't have any spare parts. I ordered some off of Slot Car Central, and I reckon I'll get at least one of them running. If they don't, I have some spare T-Jet pit kit chassis left over from my Willys modification days, so I'd be able to run them. But I did order some new brushes and springs and some pickups from Slot Car Central. We'll see how that goes. And this one, I ain't rightly sure what model that's supposed to be. Almost looks like the Speed Racer car. It's missing the head and looks like a roll bar. But the color and the paint is in good shape. And again, it's an original Aurora T-Jet. Missing one tire. If I get it running, I'll order up some tires, the original tires. But these will be the only two of those I have. I'm not really a big fan of the older T-Jets. I just think they look kind of weird. This one is very nice, though. All right, y'all. So that's a update on my gifted rehab cars. So we got 4 out of 6 of them in great shape. And I suspect at least one of these will come back to life. So we'll see when it gets done. I'll let you know. Y'all have a good day.